Well, we actually started off building a very different version of Herd. I think one thing that we've just always bonded over was just our desire to help therapists.
Yeah.
Like that's why Herd was created. And so we actually started off building like a therapist client matching app.
Yeah.
So you can think of it like Bumble for therapists.
We started by solving access to care or attempting to solve access to care. And then we realized that healthcare was a very complicated world that we didn't necessarily understand so well, and took a step back and really spent all of 2020 just doing customer discovery to try to understand what the world of operating as a private practice therapist looked like. It was certainly 2 years in the forest of trying to figure things out and having a lot of friends and family that were giving us pats on the back and telling us, oh, you're doing a good job, you're building a startup. And it was really a time of zero revenue, zero traction, every day feeling like we really have no freaking clue what we're building.
I never thought I would be in tech. Engineering was never sort of top of mind for me, but I went to school at MIT, and I think just being surrounded by a lot of people that were just building really cool stuff, really interested in just building things from scratch, that's what led me to engineering.
I've been doing various sorts of entrepreneurial endeavors since a very early age. I ironically used to buy and sell vintage watches and would find them in a certain price threshold and arbitrage them, and then ended up circuitously trying to do the very opposite thing of entrepreneurship, which is accounting, and then found my way back to entrepreneurship. Building startups is very hard and very challenging as a founder, mentally, emotionally, physically, and I think one of the things that's been really effective throughout our journey for both Victoria and I is making investments in ourselves as leaders, investing in executive coaches, investing in therapists for ourselves, and investing in fitness coaches at different points in times to figure out how to offload some of the burden of the challenging evolution of a founder has been super, super meaningful and effective for me. And doing that introspective work to understand what it's going to take to continue to grow in this role.
If I had words of advice, it's like find something else outside of the startup that you can sort of hold on to.
Victoria and I are both runners, and so I think we've found our own pathways towards having goals that exist outside of just work. But I think it's always, regardless, at the end of the day, incredibly impossible to let go of work. I am Andrew, the co-founder and CEO at Herd.
I'm Victoria Lee, co-founder here at Herd.
Our founder journey has been anything but a straight line.